What's happening, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. So before I start doing time lapses and stuff for the video, just wanted to explain a couple things real quick. I'm going to be doing this video today on a product or on a company called LikeWise. They're an Australian company. They make pretty good shifters and extensions and different varieties and whatnot. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I have a custom shifter. This is from Anarchy Motive. This was made especially for me. It came out really, really nice. I also have had this shifter right here, this Racing Ashiko shift knob right here. This thing, still brand new, very heavy. Now, what's the use of having a nice shifter or shift knob if you can't shift this damn car? And let me explain what I mean. So, my STI is a 2018. It comes with a short throw shifter already in it. I actually have an aftermarket Cartboy short throw shifter, which made it actually a little bit shorter. I also have all the Cobb shifter bushings and whatnot. When I've noticed this for quite some time, when you're doing spirited driving, let's say, you know, with a friend or whatnot in Mexico, and you get hyped up, what tends to happen is you can end up missing third. And the reason why is because now the gate has been, or your shifting pattern, you know, first, second, third, fourth, that road that you have to shift in, the gate, that's what they call it, it's a lot more precise. So when your hand, now normally, let me explain, normally this knob is all the way down here. So now I'm a pretty tall guy, and when you're shifting, you could end up hitting the wall between first and third. And that will kind of suck, obviously, if you're doing any type of spirited driving or racing in Mexico or what have you. So now let me explain this piece right here. I got this extension from my boy Jerome. He said, Luke, you know what? Just borrow this extension, see how the shifting feels. And let me tell you, phenomenal. I've tested it out for a week, and just the height alone dramatically changed how I shift. So what I did was I made the plunge to get this product right here. This is from wearelikewise, as I said. This is their shifter, their extension, and it's a disco biscuit. It's their adapter, so to speak. So their stuff, you just can't buy like a shift knob or whatever from them. They make this, they're pretty smart, you know, for their means. Obviously, they're gonna rake in the cash, but you just can't buy a shift knob from them and be like, oh, let me just screw it in, like how this one here from Anarchy Motive or this Racing one can screw in. It just doesn't work like that. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that you have to buy from them, and I will show you how to navigate this site, and I'll show you exactly what you need for the 18 and up STI. But this should be a pretty interesting install. But the reason why I'm doing it is for the height factor. They have a part in here called the Suzuka. It's their offset extension. So since I like the way how this feels, I know this looks ugly right now, but this is gonna come off. He just gave me, as I said, he gave me this for a week just to try out the height. And let me tell you, shifting is on point. I like it a lot, especially driving fast. So let's jump to that real quick. All right, guys, so from the stuff I ordered in the box, their packaging is definitely top notch. Now, this stuff was coming from Australia. It took about 5 days, I would say, which is really not that bad. 5 to 6 days coming from across the pond. In the box, I have obviously my shift knob, my Suzuka extension right here. I have the disco biscuit, as they call it, and they send to you an Allen key, which you're gonna need to tighten the Suzuka. How depending on how you want to adjust it. Also in the box, they have some information, like say for instance, for the US guys, if you spend $100 or more, it's free shipping. And they even have a card with QR codes in case you need help with the installation. Because definitely with guys with the reverse lockout, like how I have this portion right here, that portion right there, there's a lot of different adjustments that you have to make in order to encompass that. So, and this is what I was telling you before. Look at the size of the knobs on the inside. It definitely is bigger than a standard. Look at the threading. Look at the threading here, and look at the threading there. Look how big this hole is compared to this one. It's huge. So definitely, if I was to put this on here, nothing is gonna happen. It's just gonna, you get what I'm saying? That's why you need all these other things now to assist. But obviously, as I said, I'm making mines a lot higher. So what you're gonna need is a number 16 wrench or a 5/8, depending on what you have, standard or metric. And I'm gonna show you how it goes real quick. So this is how it works. The Disco Biscuit, it goes in like this. This side down, you screw it in. Now the Disco Biscuit, guys, it is a M12 times 1.25. That is the size of it. So once you understand that, you won't have any problems. Notice how it threaded it right in, nice and easy. So you put that on first, then you add this one to the top. Now, just use your wrench to tighten it down. Nothing crazy. Okay. Now, once you do that, now you take your Suzuka adjustment right here. Now, this stuff is pretty loose. See how I love how the LikeWise emblem and everything is on it, their logo, I mean. So now this is the portion right here. This portion goes on top and it covers it. So you notice how before with my buddy's extension, you could see like all the guts and stuff like that. You're not gonna be able to see that. And then you put the LikeWise stuff, just screws in like so. Then you put this portion on the top right here. And you tighten it down. Now with this, you can move it like this, turn it, however you want to do it, whatever's comfortable for your hand. So you got to play around with the angles, and then you can adjust it up, down, however you want to do it, up, down, it doesn't matter. And then you use your Allen wrench that they gave you, or Allen key, and you tighten it in. And then your shift knob, adjust this real quick. Then your shift knob goes and fits here. Just like so. You get what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna work. And now even this portion here can go up, down, depending on how you see fit. Okay, so if you wanna have this shit like a goddamn Mack truck, you're more than welcome to do it, or just like this. But let me tell you, shit is fly. And the reverse lockout, let me see this real quick. Still works, so we're good. And it covers it up so nicely. I love it. I love how it covers everything up, so you're not seeing all the insides of how I had it before. As I said, my buddy lent me that so I can get used to the height of it. But it looks pretty dope already, man, and I like it. I chose, this is the Daytona shift knob right here. The Daytona shift knob, there's also a Daytona Pro, which is like 3 times the weight of this. Guys, obviously, you know, I'll list everything in the description and I'll put it up on the screen so you could see it. So I'm gonna adjust this real quick for my liking. I'm just gonna run through a time lapse and I'll show you the finished product. All right, guys, there you have it. The install is complete. That shit looks fly as heck. As I said, you can adjust it however you want it, the height, if you want it sideways. Food for thought, I will tell you this. After you tighten the Allen bolts here and here, you can grab the whole thing and turn it in order to tighten this further. Because what happens is you can only tighten it so much with your bare hands, and you don't want to obviously put a tool on that in case you scratch it. So after you tighten up the 2 bolts here and then the 2 bolts on the side for the knob, then you could actually turn this clockwise and you can give this a little bit more of a tightening. Okay. Oh guys, another thing too I forgot to mention, the reverse lockout, in case you're wondering, because before just a thin piece of metal by itself, when I had the extension, it was very, very awkward. Now you have this piece right here to brace, so you go like this and you pull it up and you're good. It's very ergonomic for your hands too. So, well, I have mine directly behind it. So if you angle this a different way, I don't know how it's gonna work. But for me, I got big hands, so this goes like this, and it works nice and easy. Guys, you know what to do. Definitely like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. I think this entire thing costs like around $180 or something like that. So I'm just letting you know it's not the cheapest stuff, but it is definitely nice. The build quality is very, very nice as well. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to y'all soon. I'm gonna show you guys a little clip while I'm driving as well. Take it easy. All right, fam. Quick test of this. Heading to the gym real quick. Let's try this bad boy out. Hold on a second, got some kids over here. Buying the shift point's real nice. Really nice. Love it. Guys, obviously this is not a sponsored video or anything like that. They do make a good product, I must say. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is at that point. Talk to y'all later.